What's going on, guys? Dave down here in the shop working on the YZ250. I wanted to show you all something about the Kickstarter gear and the Kickstarter shaft, that whole mechanism. It seems simple, but there's a couple of little things that are kind of difficult to locate on the parts that help you line it up correctly. So I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay, this is for a modern YZ250. Could be the same on other models too. When you install all of this, it's usually a part like this, and then there's a circlip that holds this gear on right here. The tricky part is this. All right, on your piece right here, notice that little dot, if you can see it. Teensy little punch dot right there. All right. You have to line that dot up with, where is it? If this thing will focus. Now let's look closely here. Hold on one second. See if I can zoom this bad boy in. Oh, we just have a new phone now too. This is a Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. And this is the first video we've done with it. All right, see the tick mark on the shaft right there. Teensy little thing. You line up the mark on the gear, on this part here, with the little bitty dot on the shaft. Okay, see that? I've spent the last quite a while trying to find that because, it tells you in the service manual. This fella right here, the ratchet wheel. There's a dot on the ratchet wheel that needs to line up with a dot on the shaft. And I was like, man, I ain't seeing it, because I didn't realize it was that tiny. And it is tiny. See that? There you go. Those two dots, up and down, have to line up. There you go. And that's how, and the spring, will be pointing. If there's no tension on it, basically it's just barely sitting. The spring will be going directly that way. This arm will also be going directly that way. So the spring and the arm will be parallel with each other. That's how you know you've got those two set up correctly. Everything else is pretty much self-explanatory as far as this big spring. This big spring goes right there. Then you got this big washer, and you have to press it down while you install the other circlip. This fella right here, that's pretty self-explanatory. The service manual is pretty straight up, and there's only so many, there's not that many parts. But it's just that stupid little dot and that dot are hard to find on on the shaft at least. I couldn't find it until just a few minutes ago. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that to y'all's attention in case y'all are working on one of these. This is, from probably 02 and up, YZ250. And that's that. And our awesome new phone, it can change from the front camera to the back camera with the push of a button while you're still recording. Okay, that's a new one for me, because I had an old Galaxy Note. I think it was like a generation 4, so it was ancient. And if you're looking for a new cell phone and you like Samsung products, the Note 10 Plus, freaking fantastic. The reviews are accurate because everywhere you look, they all rave over that freaking device. And I am on board. Totally awesome. Anyway, you can see we're working around the shop. We put up some new banners. I don't have all my lights on right now, but we got banners and flags and things, trying to make the place look fairly cool and all, Got a, look at that, Atlanta Motor Speedway, VP Racing Fuel, Suzuki, Harley Davidson, Honda. We're waiting on a Kawasaki and KTM banner so we can, cover all brands, as far as common motorcycle brands. So yeah, And then we'll do some shots also, you know, with all our lighting. We got lighting set up now where we'll make it all look pretty and everything. And so we're about to put this bad boy back together. Got all the bearings changed out and getting ready to do, you know, install the crank and then put the cases back together. And I'm just studying on the transmission and, you know, rebuilding parts of the good old transmission down here because I've never done any of that before. So, you know, I was just waiting on parts and things before I dove into that. And so check out our other videos. We got more videos on this awesome work stand. You see this little engine workstation that I created, but the work stand itself you can buy online, as well as the other pieces of this workstation that I created. And I'll put links down below so you can see where to get all this awesome stuff to make your work environment better. Look at all these stupid parts, right? Because the service manual says you should replace certain little parts if you're tearing any of this apart. So I am, whatever. Do what the thing says, you know. Anywho, that's that. Once again, Biker Dave here, Horsepower House. Check out our new videos. We got some awesome new videos online. Motocross race stuff, qualifying stuff. You know, we're pretty much the only ones that do good edited versions of all that, you know, with no fluff and no silly stuff that nobody, you know, really cares about. That, you know, they can find that stuff anywhere. As far as the fluff, we edit all that out. Anywho, that's it. Y'all have a great day. We shall see y'all later.